So guys, Iron Banner has returned, and with it comes a brand new armor set that Bungie just changed the look of thanks to the most recent backlash that Bungie has been going under, so that's a good change. We also have a returning solar hand cannon and also a whole lot of other additions to Iron Banner if you've played events in the past and haven't really played any events in the most recent update. So let's dive into first what's different with Iron Banner this time around. Well, if you've played other events since the Edge of Fate launch, it's going to be exactly like some of those events. You obviously have your event home here in the portal, and it looks completely identical to past events. You have your event reward track here, which houses a brand new emblem, alongside the returning finite impact hand cannon, and also two other weapons from past events, the Phonutria Ferra shotgun hand cannon, and the Ribbon Tail trace rifle. So if you're looking for any of those weapons, you can also gain them from Iron Banner, and they do come with an exclusive new shiny version, which does look pretty okay if you're into maps and that kind of theming. Now, let's go over what's actually different with Iron Banner. Nothing really, it's still the 6v6 PvP game mode that comes with both Control and Eruption. And one thing to note is that upon completing the event quest that you need to pick up from Lord Saladin, you will actually be getting a whole load of bonus drops added into both of these modes. You should be getting 3 additional drops on both modes, so that'll be 3 additional drops for Control and 3 additional drops for Eruption. So make sure you get that quest done and get those additional drops, because the brand new armor set from this Iron Banner event has a very potent 2-piece and 4-piece set bonus. With that said, let's dive into the set bonus itself. Now, in the preview here for the armor, you can see that the image here hasn't been updated, but Bungie did recently just tweet out that they have updated the looks of this armor to actually use a completely different and brand new set design, which is going to please a lot of people because having a reskin was not really vibing with anyone. That said, going into the armor set bonus now, the 2-piece is called Vigil Watch, where as your health gets lower, your weapons gain increased stability and handling, and weapon final blows while your shields are depleted heal you, which is going to be a very good 2-piece, literally free healing whenever your shields break, which is going to be happening quite a lot, especially in PvE with higher difficulty content. That's just going to be an amazing set bonus there for any kind of build. And then for the 4-piece, you have Iron Conviction, where when your shields become broken, you gain increased ammo regeneration, flinch resistance, and damage resistance against nearby combatants for a short time, and final blows extend this effect. All in all, this 4-piece is going to be a very good set for both PvP and PvE, and should be the main thing you guys target farm or try to get at least whilst the Iron Banner event is live. I believe it's live for the next couple of weeks, so be sure to jump in and grab this set bonus. Also, the armor set itself does look pretty decent. I'll probably recommend you guys go on look at the set on light.gg, or just look at the image that I'll probably throw up on screen right now just to save you having to do that, because the sets do look very, very nice, and it's definitely worth grabbing just for that armor set bonus in general. With that said, let's now go over the weapons that you can get from this event. Obviously, we've known about the Phonutria Ferra and Ribbon Tail, so we're mainly going to focus here on the Finite Impactor. So this thing is a returning 140 round per minute solar hand cannon, and now comes with some brand new perks that got recently added with the Edge of Fate. Main things that you're looking for here for PvE is probably going to be Heal Clip and Burning Ambition. Sadly, no incandescent on this hand cannon, so in PvE, probably not going to be the best thing to use, but if you're a fan of it, it's a somewhat decent option. But due to this thing coming from the Iron Banner, there are a whole load of PvP roles that you should take advantage of. First up, you have the Iron Banner exclusive perks of Iron Grip and Iron Reach that can be found on this weapon. Iron Grip massively improves stability at the cost of reload, and Iron Reach massively improves weapon range at the cost of stability. So if you want those massive stat boosts, those are the perks to go for. But you can also go for like Enlightened Action. Precision Instrument is going to be a pretty decent, just passive role to use. But you do also have things like Slideways, Rapid Hit, Magnificent Howl, Killing Wind, and Moving Target also found on this weapon, which are just top tier PvP perks. And any combination of these is probably going to do you very, very nicely. That's really all I have to say about this hand cannon. It's not really anything too special, but if you're a fan of solar 140 hand cannons, this one might be a pretty decent one to go and grab before Iron Banner leaves. And that is pretty much everything for Iron Banner. Like I've said, the armor set from this event is very, very potent, so I would definitely recommend jumping in and grabbing that. You can, obviously, like past events, purchase your way through the event pass, but I honestly would not recommend you guys do that because the Thonutrio Pharaoh roll that you get isn't really all that good, and the same goes for the Ribbon Tail as well. So it's basically just a complete waste of money, and you're going to be just passively progressing through this event reward track from just playing games of Iron Banner. I've played 3 games and I'm almost rank 3, and I haven't even won a game yet. So you're going to be progressing through this thing very, very quickly. Alongside that, you also have your daily and weekly challenges as well that are going to be rewarding you with event tokens and a whole lot of XP and Bright Dust, which is very useful. And remember that you can just spend those event tokens here to get some guaranteed rewards. I would probably recommend just spending all of these on these Iron Banner armor engrams, because once again, this armor set is very good and should be the main thing that you try and get whilst this event lasts. But yeah, that's it for Iron Banner. Sadly, nothing really changed this time around with the event. I would have liked to see maybe some additional changes here with Iron Banner, but honestly, I don't think they could have done much to the PvP event. Maybe some other brand new weapons would have been nice. Trials of Osiris has been getting a little love, but Iron Banner here hasn't really received anything similar to that. Obviously, with the backlash of the returned Iron Banner set, if that thing had gone live in the game, this event would have been really bad, but due to Bungie switching that armor set, the armor set now at least looks pretty decent alongside having a decent set bonus to go alongside it. So there's now actually something to grind for in terms of both fashion and actual gameplay elements. But yeah, sadly, nothing else really going on with Iron Banner this time around. Let me guys know how you think about the returned event in the comments down below. And whilst you're there, if you enjoyed this little breakdown of the event, if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel, I would very much appreciate it. And with that all said, I'll see you all in the next one.